Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me legitimately struggle at 200 Pact Shards. And struggle we did. The previous episode was tough. We had an actual loss, like a genuine loss. A loss to the extent of not even being able to re-roll combats and solve it. And it was an interesting one for me because one, it was Echo Right. This should be strong. And two, we had a line with Entombed Explosive, self infused, endless, with Waxer Snuffer that, in my mind, is unlosable at 100 shards. But I quickly learned that the extra stats that the bosses, specifically Seraph and the Divinity, get at 200 Pact Shards puts them out of reach of a primarily defensive line that uses very strong wave clear, right? This run would similarly have lost if I had just had holdover -2 Inferno, right? The Inferno would kill waves, I'd have two of them, I would play them both every turn, kill every wave, fine. It would kill waves and mini bosses comfortably, but would absolutely not kill the Divinity. Too much HP, right? We chugged through a good portion of it via the explosives early, which makes sense, right? They overflow some damage, but it was never enough. Never enough. And I wasn't drawing cards because I was drawing too many of the tombs. So honestly, I boxed myself into a corner I did not know existed. And so now I do. Hart mentioned on Discord as well that there might have been an infinite in that run with ambient charge and the tombs, but I reviewed the footage. I think maybe you could have assembled it, but I don't know if you live the early game because you have to remove enough cards, and maybe if you just don't dupe, and I don't know, I'd have to like replay it to know for sure, but it didn't seem obvious either at the time or right now, so fair enough. Anyway, that's everything there. We're spinning back around. We have finished a full 12 cycle. So, interesting. I think I have a decent opinion of the champions now, but I want to go through one more cycle before I make any final sorts of opinions, claims, or whatever. So we will have to see. But yeah, so we're back on a 0 win streak. Ooh, buddy. It's all good. I'm not mad about it. It's fine. I feel like I learned enough. I was mad at the time. That was a bad episode because I was so tired that it was just so brutal playing and then losing a run I felt should win for sure. That was really unfortunate, but lesson learned, I suppose. So we will head on. So as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's go send it on Prince. Put some of that learning to good use. Yeah, cool. Trainwreck. Yes, Trainwreck. I had to make sure I knew. Yes, I need to go to 200 shards today. Anyway, we start with fledgling imps. That's great news. So hopefully you're all doing well today. I'm doing okay. I wanted to do some backlog generation today, but ultimately did not have any time because my SO demanded so much of it. She didn't really demand it. I say it that way, but that's not true. She just wanted to do some cool stuff together. So we did some cool stuff together, and that was basically the extent of it. So, but good times had by all. So let's play some Monster Train, yeah? Shall we? Today we are default Hellhorned with Exile Stygian, giving us foregone powers. We're facing Pushback Talos, always gross, Rage Arcus, and Diligent Seraph. Very nearly the hardest set of bosses we could fight here, right? Very nearly. Wow. Anyway, we have really good cards though. We start with Fledgling Imp, Helical Crystallis, and Inflame is also here, but it's fine. I will take it, no problem. Sure. Sure. Let's look ahead. Temples on 2, 5, 6. Oh god, it's a 3 temple run. These are always brutal on 200 shards. You're just gonna have to take a bunch of stuff and dupe a bunch of stuff. You basically have to take the infusion on ring 2. I have to go hard. I need a line in fast. Steel shops are 2 with the Stygian banner. 4. Let's see, 5. It's a good removal dupe on 6. 7, we have another steel shop. And 8 has a removal dupe with the steel shop, so that's good. The last dupe is on 7. In a bad position, but okay. Fair enough. Winged steel or hammered chest plates? Hammered chest plates is potentially bad if I have to play the fledgling imp in a way that requires me to self-ping it. So for now, let's take the draw relic. It's always going to be good. It's going to be annoying right now, but good eventually. Now I'm going to click Brawler with the fledgling imp plus Inflame start. That should be really good. Also, there's no universe. I click Reaper here, and we take the cash. Cool. Good start. Feeling good about that. Spikes is scary here. It might be doable if I see the Crystallis is in time. I'd like to take this. I think we're okay to do so. Let's see. Yeah, so the trick here is you do Prince, Steward, Crystallis, Foregone Power. Drawing that imp is unfortunate there, but kind of an unavoidable situation. We're going to ping, Foregone Power for money, and then I really want to Crystallis this. I think I need to, yeah. Sure, I'm going to Rage Imp, self-ping it, Foregone Power, and I'll put a Train Steward in middle. Cool, I'm going to Fledgling Imp upstairs and leave it. Then I Torch in the back, Torch here, Foregone Power, drawing both Crystallis there. Again, a little unfortunate, but we will be okay. Thanks in large part to the power of Rage. And some Frostbite, of course. Good stuff. No problemo. I snap click the Welder Helper here. Yep. Very good. Crypt Builder? I don't need these thanks to the fact that I started with Crystallis, so I think I skipped these actually. I know Diligent, but I don't know, I don't feel strong about it. Now, I'd like an Endless. Yes, I'd like maybe a Multi-Strike. A Hellhorned banner is almost certainly better, but I don't have a good holdover target here, so we're going to the right for sure. Steel Shop says quick plus 25 and an incant armor 2. Do I have to click Silophyte here? Just quick in the shop. I mean, Cold Kalia is better because 5 more life. I guess. These are all terrible. Can I make do with just... Can I make do with just a Train Steward for now? Probably not. Probably not. I'm going to take the Cold Kalia. I think we need to. If I buy the quick here, it's 95. That's pretty good, right? Sure, this could be a line. Let's take that. We're going to spin it. Wow, okay, multi-strike. Good lord. I mean... yeah? Okay. And then I... gross, I don't take any of these things from the temple, right? I can't? I didn't hit Endless. I don't have an infusion. I stay low here, and I have to just aggressively dupe shard objects later, right? There's no way around it. I think I lose if I go too hard here on shards. Yeah, we have to stay chill. That was a really good pickup. Yeah, I mean, the Mark of Invasion is actually free. Like, they're really strong, right? We have a quick multi-strike sweeper. That's kind of disgusting, but What if I put Prince in front? I think that's actually just correct, which is very funny to me. We self-ping it, and that's fine. Take 1 for that, that's okay. I train Steward middle. I will train Steward middle. I don't want to draw something bad here, so let's just... I'll foregone power. Yeah, train Steward, get out of here, bud. Sure. I will now... Welder Helper. Self-ping. Fledgling Imp. Sure. I ping Conduit. I inflame Prince, who's going to win this combat for me. Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, we're fine thanks to the Crystallis and behold the power of my Frostbite. Cool. All right, we're good. Goatee. Neat. It's good enough. It gets through this combat at least. I think that would have looked a lot worse if I had taken more nonsense. I'm going to grab Fortify. I'm a little scared. I should grab some armor here, I think. Yes. It's also good for the Winged Steel. And I probably grab a Flash Freeze. It's just a good card to have. A better ping since I skipped that Hornbreak earlier. And I hunt for Steelworker, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's good. Banner says Horned Warrior. You ever just Demon Fiend here? Take a +30, +30. It's not very good. I wouldn't like it. All for the space? Yeah, I don't want these. Unfortunate. I will take the Horde. I think I need to. Collection of Tails is exquisite. I have low scaling here. I think I will just dupe the Fledgling Imp. Probably. It's just good to have more of these. I will not trade Pact Shards. I will not take this trade now. I might grab these later though, right? I will not grab those now, but that helps with my problems with the Pact Shards on the later parts of this run, which I think will help. I am still endless starved a bit, and I need a good infusion. So I go to the right and hope we get something decent from the boss. Pretty much. Also, torch into stupid pushback Talos. God, I hate that so much. I'm gonna play out the Train Steward, get rid of that, actually. We'll frostbite downstairs, it's fine. Okay, I will Rage Imp. I'm gonna Frostbite the middle dude here. And I will foregone power, it's fine. I know I gave up the Welder Helper there, I was debating that, but... Oh, we're actually chilling, because I get the Crystallis here. Huge. Huge. I'm gonna Frostbite middle, I think it's correct. Cool, really good. She pops the Imp and I get out of there scot-free. And now we do Fledgling Imp, Inflame. Cool. Yep, Imp down. I armor upstairs. We're fine. I think I torch the boss here. Oh, frostbite that. Fine. Cool. Take a little bit of hits. It's okay. We're going to get through that big thing upstairs, which is good. I can fortify Fledgling Imp and then leave the Imp here, which I do think is correct for what it's worth. Yeah, it gives me one extra hit into Relentless, which I do value quite a bit. Cool. I think we're good, right? Yeah, actually I ping it, and then I put the Welder Helper down, and then I Frostbite, and we're chilling. Cool. Yeah, great news. Good job. Okay, we're teetering a bit. I do need a good defensive infusion, and I think we win. Also, Transcendent is probably just insane. It is also endless, so we snap click. Steelworker. Honestly, couldn't have asked for something better. Excellent. Honestly, optimal. I would like to... I have a draw relic. I'm going to take Ember. I have a draw relic. We're good here. I don't need space right now. We have the not the multi-strike, the Steelworker, which is important for the end game. We're going to go to the right and hunt the Endless because I'm good. I cut a couple Train Stewards here. Cool. Large Stone is not it. Quick is not it. Take the money because I think I need to. Cool. We upgrade for Brawler. I could take Wrathful, but I think it's wrong. We just have a hyper offensive line. Unfortunately, the quick multi-strike is enough. Strong enough that I should be able to take the clipped guard here. With the armor. Yeah, true. True. The big nice thing here, actually, what makes this very tolerable overall is simply... Hey, Fledgling Imp, let's go. It is simply the fact that I have the Collection of Tails. Collection of Tails is doing great work here. I probably self-ping, and then I Crystallis mid, and I do take the Foregone Powers. I need to value those a little bit because I am somewhat concerned. Yeah, so like Fledgling Imp, and now we kill those other dudes. I can self-ping. I actually think it's super correct to take the Transcend Imp here, even though I haven't played the Welder Helper yet. Yeah, I think that is mega correct. Yeah, because it spikes me to where I kill these big guys, right? Yeah, put the armor in the back for sure. I'm going to Crystallis on a random floor, I guess. Sure. Yeah, we're going to be okay. We get through this combat. I will self-ping here. I'll play out the Train Steward. Play some random stuff. Does not matter. We're okay. We're going to do a ton of damage here. I do Fledgling Imp. Torch. Steelworker, Flash Freeze, Foregone Power. Good. I mean, the Quick Sweeper is going to kill this as long as I have enough survivability to not lose outright. And I do, thanks in large part to Welder Helper. Let's go. Sure. We'll be alright. It's not pretty, but we're alright. Cool. This would have been really bad if I was at 50 shards, by the way. That would have probably been a loss. Okay, how do I approach this? Pyre Chomper, big time. Guardian Stone? No. I need to take Preserve. I need to respect Diligent a little bit, the slightest amount. I also think I do need to take shards, so I'm just going to grab Pyre Health here. Yeah, sure. We go to the right, give me Endless. If they don't give me Endless, I need to solve this another way, I think. I'm going to take Lightstone Casing. It's better than Mallet there. Multi-Strike? Jesus. -2. I'm going to put that in Flame. Yep. A Purge is concerning. The infusion is almost certainly Steelworker here, but... yeah. Alright, give me Endless, please. Okay. No Endless means I'm very strongly tempted to infuse Transcendent into my Rage Imp. I think I probably want to do that. So I have to make that decision on ring 6. Yeah, I'm almost certainly going to do that now that I'm thinking about it a little more. Cut the Train Stewards, they're bad. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Not right now. Specifically because I think the Steelworker infusion is significantly more impactful in this very moment. But do I have to purge a card? How many spells do I have? Actually, let me count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I cannot purge a card here, I don't think. I can use Malika to prop up my shard numbers. I get an infusion next floor for the Transcendent. It's not optimal, but I cannot risk not having Endless here. So we just kind of deal with it. I think I'm going to dupe the Transcendent. What if you dupe Transcendent and self-infuse it? There's a pause there as I think. That's pretty good, right? It's weird, but it's fine. That means I go to... What is that? 25, so that's 110. I then take everything here from the temple, go to 135, 145, 160. I need to make up 60 Pact Shards. I mean, in that universe, I basically have to dupe 2 big costers. I think I actually have to purge this thing here, right? I don't think I have a choice, actually. So I'm just going to purge a foregone power, and we're going to be fine with it. I think I do need to take that. And we move on from here. Yeah, so Steelworker Infusion is basically the only reason we're going to live Crystal Cloak here. So that's kind of fun. Trial is free. I have a Quick Sweeper. It's fine. Yeah, so it's like Prince, Cold Kalia, Fledgling Imp, we kill it. Nothing else matters. It's fine. I Flash Freeze for money. I play Pyre Chomper. I play Fledgling Imp. It's going to be hard to kill that imp now, isn't it? That's true. Yeah, I should maybe think about that a little more now. Right? I mean, it's actually impossible to kill this imp. I can self-ping it. Hey, I get rid of the imp. In which case, I'm going to preserve the Transcendent here. We did it. 3 torches. Good lord. We take a hit. What? Say what? Like, this Crystallis does nothing here, because I can't ping anything out. I could play the Transcendent, which I think puts me over the threshold of killing them. And that saves 6 life, which might matter. Only reason I'm considering otherwise is I'd rather get the Welder Helper in there. Yeah, I'm going to save this, actually. Yeah, I'm just going to save it, I think. It's fine. It's fine. Fortify in the front, Inflame in the back. Do not foregone power here. I need to play that Transcendent. I have to carefully decide how do I not lose to the boss, yeah? We're going to preserve Welder Helper here, and I'm going to chill. I need to have a torch in hand, I believe. Cool. So we do Welder Helper, ping, Fledgling Imp, ping, and then I simply play Transcendent next turn. And we do our best work here. Oh man, Frostbite, TY. I mean, we would have been okay off the back of the Pyre Health here, but man, that Crystal Cloak was a little bit concerning. I knew it would be. I should grab Imp in a Box. It's really good. I'm going to grab Unnamed Tome. It's really good. Those are great cards to have. And I think I have to removal dupe here, yeah? Yeah. And we're going to go for it. I think it is just correct to I'm going to take that intrinsic. I think it is just correct to duplicate Transcend Imp here. Yeah. And self-infuse Transcend Imp. This I'm almost certain is going to be correct. Because I have not seen an Endless yet. I have to take everything, by the way. Just as a general rule. I should probably intrinsic Imp in a box here. I think I do have to just grab everything. So here's a -2 Crystallis, I guess. And I do have to intrinsic something. Am I a little concerned about HP on my floor for top floor Divinity, actually? Hold up, does this just lose? Wait a second. I think I actually have to play a different floor? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm making decisions like this is 100 shards and the boss is going to do 10 damage at most. No, she hits for 17. So she actually auto-kills my cult. Oh, man. So here's what we have to do instead. I have to throw away the Prince. I have to play double Cold Kalia and then play middle. And I need the intrinsic in an imp in a box, which I am about to do so that I always have an imp on turn 1. Okay, fine. I'm playing this like... I'm just playing this like a regular old run, which I feel very confident in winning from this point, but at 200 shards, we're very concerned, actually. I'm going to purge Foregone Powers and just kind of give up the Ghost on Diligent, I think. We move on, because I need to draw fast now, and I don't need to play that many cards in a Diligent. I just need to play units, and then hopefully they kill my units. Right? So it's Imp in a box first, see what we get. Pirate Chomper is excellent for a lot of reasons. Ooh, and we got the Torch too. So I do Prince. Who gets this actually? I'll put Cold Kalia in front here. Yeah, I'm gonna actually play the Transcend Imp here just to get it killed and play it again. Cool. Seems good. Because now that imp is just permanent value, basically. Wow, that is a terrifying floor. Always play the imp. Yep. Kill a man. We get the Rage Imp in play, which I value a lot. I'm going to Frostbite the boss because he scares me. Double curses, that's going to suck, but it's going to be okay because I have the power of Transcend Imp here. Cool. Honestly, optimal. He still swings and kills my dude, which is great. I do not need to incant then. And we chill. Yeah. Good. Great, in fact. Okay, I need to fortify, and I need to play the Welder Helper. I just need to. And I need to Unnamed Tome and hopefully draw... Okay, I'm going to get the Transcendent killed then. Or try my best. It's going to be annoying. He doesn't die very easily. I have to kill that stupid imp upstairs now, too. Oh, he dies. Oh, it's great news, in fact. I'm super happy to leak this, in fact. I should play Fledgling Imp. Fledgling Imp. We draw. I'm going to Foregone Power. Foregone Power. We accept this death, which is great. I take that trade and I'm okay with it. And now we Transcend Imp it up. Optimal. And we Transcend Imp again. And we do it again. Cool. 400 damage into the boss is extremely strong here. Yeah, I have my plan. I know what I'm gonna do. Right? I know this. I know exactly what I'm doing here. I can flash freeze it. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's fine. Good. We're very strong. That was a lot of good plays, right? I have like 100 and something armor on. You just blast them pretty much. We're okay, even if I don't get another Transcendent here. Good. In fact, optimal. Cool. Great news. I actually get another Transcendent, which is excellent. I can actually get 2 more Transcendents. Check this. Because I can ping it, draw it back, and then we're chilling. Yeah, cool. That is very strong. We're going to eventually throw away Prince for a second. Wow, another Transcendent. I mean, that is just good, right? Spike of the Stygian might actually be unironically superior to just neuter the Divinity a little bit, because I am very concerned about Divinity here. Just extremely concerned. And I have a lot. I'm going to take the Spike, actually. Genuinely. I need to hit my cards, so it's definitely card draw here. Oh, but if I'm playing middle... God, man, this line is so tough without... This line is so much better at 100 shards, because 17 damage Divinity at 200 is just insta-death. I skipped Hammer Chestplates, and I still think it was correct. Wing Steel's way better, but dang. Yeah, and the Steelworker infusions aren't enough, right? They aren't enough. I might need space here to play mid-floor. I could also space and then play bottom floor, potentially. It's not ideal, but I can then use the Prince to face tank with 26 life. I think it is space, by the way. I think it has to be. I think we have to. 15 shards goes to 160. 170, 185, and then a dupe. My dupes are what? Maybe this imp in a box. Maybe another... Transcendent is an awkward dupe because it's bad before I have imps in play. One is always called Kalia for 15, which is 160. One is... What's the other one? It could just unironically be an imp in a box, which is 165. Right? We're looking at 165 from the double dupes here. And then that means 175, 190. I do need to take this. Sure. Thanks, Malika. Actually, you made my life a lot easier here. I go to the right. Yep, I need the dupe. Unbroken Horn is excellent because I can do stupid things with that Spike of the Stygian now. Take the money, we move on. Brawler, this doesn't really matter, but sure, buddy. We dupe Cold Kalia here, I think. Yep, pretty confident in that. Maybe. Yeah, no, it definitely is, right? Because the Steelworker overlap? Yeah, it is, for sure. We move on. Yeah. Now, obviously, you could say something like, you might see Pyrestone housing, and you might see an upgrade, because I am going that direction, and you're not wrong. Do not click spikes, holy crap. Yikes. Good God, look at this wave. A fully upgraded Floor 1 Conduit Masters is disgusting. Wow. Gotta put down her. I think I actually drop Prince on a lower floor here. Give him a bunch of crap. Right? Yeah, here's the deal. I'm gonna inflame upstairs. I think that's true. I'm going to Welder Helper, and give my man some Fledgling Imp action. And he's gonna try his hardest to live. We're going to Welder Helper. Does he live? Yo, he's alive. Amazing. We Welder Helper, shoot it, play the Calcalia. There was a risk I drew Transcendent off the top, actually. I should have not done that. We worry about the next floor. Yeah. Cool. Get it, Prince. Good job, buddy. Concerning. I'm going to Pyre Chomper, Rage, Crystallis. That looks bad. Yeah, that looks extremely bad. I'm currently taking a lot here. Maybe the Prince was better? Oh man, I don't know. This is scary, right? I normally... This line is very easy at 100 shards, but I'm having to make peculiar choices. I think I had to do that. We're going to get beaten here. Now, fortunately, I do have Malika in the wings here. Okay, so I can ramp here very quickly. I do Fledgling Imp, kill it, Transcend Imp, and put it in front. Ah, dang it. Gross. I thought about this. I was like, what if I get a torch off the top? Lame. He gets 60 armor off that. What if I spike him? Kill him. I want to preserve the spike. I can potentially save this damage if I drop the Spike of the Stygian into that man, but I'm not going to. It'll be okay, one hit. We get it all back eventually, so it's okay. Armor, Inflame. I do not want to Entomb here. I'd like to stop this next 10, though. Yeah, I'm going to shoot my man. Yeah, this is unfortunate. I'm not getting the value I want. The Unnamed Tome downstairs, which helps a bunch. I do want to just spike him a bunch, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's fair. I do think I want to do that. I mean... Sure. I'll give him the Frostbite. Yeah, it's worth. Cool. And then we just take this and we do our best with a massive Spike of the Stygian here, which is very strong. Cool. It's going to be good. That big spike is a lot of value. I obviously did this wrong because I put that stupid thing in front, but I was a little concerned. Impish Scholar, what do you do for me here? Imp in a box, get the spike back. It's not bad, but it's not great either. Like, it's okay. I don't need multiple spikes. Yeah, I don't need these. It's fine. We're okay here. Frenzied Swarm could be good enough, but I have so many frozen cards. I'm going to take another Unnamed Tome. I think it's just going to be good enough, actually. I need to go to the dupe here on the left. Merchant of Steel says Large Stone. I take the Horde. Golden Vault feels pretty good here. Never Cheater's Hand with the Winged Steel. Yeah, we take the Vault for sure. I now value that a lot. Ashes of the Fallen is worth my money. I would also re-roll this for a Railhammer. Rationing Scales. How peculiar. Oh, Scorched Steel. Scorched Steel is good. I'm going to remove cards. We cut Foregone Powers still. They're the worst ones here by a wide margin. Yes. Okay, I'm at 200. I can dupe almost anything I want. The Imp in a Box is potentially the most valuable card here. Think so, actually. I think so. I value my Pyre health a lot here. Rationing Scales is funny because it gives me a ton of extra cash. I don't think it's actually enough. Like I get 30 times 3, so 90 gold back. No, it's not actually worth it here. Scorched Steel might genuinely be important enough, but it makes it really hard to kill these imps with pings. That's not going to be a problem once I'm fighting the Divinity, though. I think I need to be thinking about the Divinity. I'm actually going to pick up Scorched Steel here, and we're going to chill. I'm going to take the Imp in a Box dupe on this one, and we're going to be happy about it. We're going to move on. 580 gold with Golden Vault is good news. Yes, we're being very flexible, which I think is important. I'm actually really glad I noticed on ring 4 or 5 or whatever that was that I was in trouble, because boy howdy was I in trouble. Give me that unnamed tome value. Show me an Imp in a Box. Cool. I would like to hold Kalia. I do really want to Fledgling Imp here. Like, seriously, Fledgling Imp, Fledgling Imp. And then I Hornbreaker Prince. I'm going to Imp in a Box again. I'm going to give my man this scaling. He's going to help. Cool. Incoming. Hold Kalia. Vengeful Shard, Vengeful Shard. I don't want to consume that. I'll consume the Crystallis and want to preserve the Spike. Good job, Prince. You survived. I'm a little concerned about these imps never dying, huh? I don't like that. I do not like that one bit. Welder Helper, Fledgling Imp, middle. My man dies. I'm gonna flash freeze one of these things. Self-mutilation, and then work on it to the best of my ability. I need this thing to die, or we're in trouble. Right? I mean, like, we're actually genuinely in trouble if I don't solve this. Incoming Pyre Chomper. Tough. I think I fortify, inflame, punch it, and I play the Fledgling Imp. Midfloor's actually doing something which is unbelievable to me, but we take these, I guess. Okay, it's Fledgling, it's Transcendent middle here. And then I ping it to the best of my ability. The Crystallis upstairs. I'm off by 3. Yeah, I could finish it, but I'm definitely not wasting that here. I'll just take this trade. I'm okay with it. We have the Malika coming up, right? Which is the most important thing. I get that back, and I have the coin for it, so whatever. Alright, Transcendent finally dies. I'm like in a really bad place here. I need to draw into... Yeah, I'm doing a terrible job. I should have put these Fledgling Imps with... That's tough, man. Like, we're losing value here. There's definitely a misplay on this one, right? But man, it's really difficult to know. I have to burn torches to have a chance of getting through these. I can actually make space. Unreal. I can't play Transcendent right now. I have to redraw him. Yeah, because he gets too much armor, right? Unreal. We just take all this trading in this combat, I guess, because this just didn't work out in my favor. Unreal, man. Unreal. I think I need to preserve the flash freeze here. We accept these trades for now. We just save our Ember, right? I genuinely think this is just how it's going to have to be, right? For the moment. I need to play the next combat better. So, at long last, I at least get one Transcendent off. And I can play the Flash Freeze. I'm going to play the Vengeful Shards first. I might draw something. Yeah, that lets me keep the Flash Freeze, which matters. I could redraw it potentially. And then we're just going to drop a 40 sap on the boss for my big reveal. Because we lose right now, yeah? Yeah, but as soon as you drop this much on the man, you super win. Yeah, because it turns out that's a lot of damage per frostbite and a lot of value. We lose a ton of value there, but I am going to just take this full heal. I think it's correct. No blank pages today. Would have loved to have had it. Okay, now just high roll my Infinite boxes, right? I made a bunch of them. So just show me the goods. That's a good. Oh, those are great. Those are great news. So I do Cold Kalia. She's at risk, but we just drop Welder Helper. Welder Helper. I'm going to put Prince middle, and I'm going to give him a Welder Helper. Right? I think that's good. Actually, I really need to give it upstairs, I think. I'm going to put it middle. I think it's better. Yeah, sure. Good. Great news, in fact. Cool. All right. So now it's Cold Kalia. I put her in front here because I want her to get the armor. Yes, I'm concerned because I need to hit a Rage Imp because I can't play this one. I should be cautious, although I'm just going to Crystallis mid. I think it's actually just fine, yeah. We're doing zeros damage-wise here, right? Bad news bears. So I need a Rage Imp. Alright, cool, we're fine. Fire Chomper, Fledgling Imp. Right, you Fledgling Imp middle, and then we Transcend Imp, and that's going to double our gain here. Good. I armor the back because I don't have the power of Transcend Imp. We're going to consider... I just saved my Ember, right? We're okay now. We have stabilized. Good. Good, good, good. I made the right choices. Behold my Transcendent powers. I will freeze the spike, of course. I'm going to ping Flash Freeze there. It gives a lot of armor, but it gets rid of these spikes, which I strongly value. And I'm going to silence one on chains here. He bothers me a lot more with his random curses and such. And we already deal with Harvest Wave, so we're fine, right? Yeah, it's just Fledgling Imp, Rage Imp, and we are cruising here. I would like to draw a card. Unnamed Tome again? Sure. We're fine. We win. Good, good, good. Okay. We did it. I was concerned that I was potentially making a bad play, but we did it. We are just chilling, as it were. God, man, I'm gonna actually eat it on chains here, which is unreal. Nothing I do here helps. That's crazy. He has so much life. I mean, it's fine, though, because I have plenty of money and stuff. It was just 2 hits anyway, but still, man, dang. Rage the back, armor the back, play another Transcendent. Value. I'm going to drop this Fledgling Imp to speed me up even faster. And we should cruise from here, yeah? Yeah. Next turn, I drop the Spike, and we're just going to be fine. Yeah. Transcend Imp. You Flash Freeze it. We drop the Spike. We win. Cool. Go team. I am going to freeze the bottom floor here. I don't feel like dealing with it. We just rage up. We're good. Flash freeze out. And chillin'. Cool. We almost pre-relentless killed the boss. Almost. But we didn't. And honestly, it's fine. Nice. Go team. Cool. Boss has 62 sap. Thanks, Spike of the Stygian. Very neat. Cool. Great run. A good mid-game recalibration is the way I'll describe this run. Obviously, we hit the things we needed to win, but I was playing a very 100 shards run there at first, right? That was my big problem. I was operating under the assumption of 100 shards. Obviously, we have enough survivability. I just need to survive 10 damage. But that's not true. So we had to pivot, solve it. So let's look at the run summary. I'll talk through my approach to solving that, right? First things first, the pivot meant we do a second Cold Kalia because I wanted the 10 armor a turn, and you throw away Prince. In the base game, I mean, you keep Prince because Prince is how you pre-relentless kill the Divinity, right? Also, obviously, Imp's going mad with power. The duped Imp in a box, I think, is a really clutch and important pickup here. This is basically just saying, give me another couple chances at finding a good Imp that solves my early couple turns, which are the scary ones. And then they showed me Scorched Steel, which is honestly the same thing as the artifact I skipped in the beginning. The, what are they called? Hammer chest plates, that's the word. Plus 5 HP. Putting myself over the 17 damage threshold actually matters a ton. Mattered a ton. So I'm very pleased by that. Obviously, my turn 1 Impina boxes on the Divinity mattered a lot, and I definitely threw a bunch of score on Divinity by putting those Rage Imps in play. Because, I mean, on Divinity Diligent, because Diligent has such low offensive scaling on its waves that nothing killed me, right? Now, we were fine, but I took way more HP, I mean, gold damage than I needed to there, which could have potentially been a risk. I needed to just recognize that I was scaling defense too strongly and the enemies weren't hitting hard enough. I mindlessly thought to myself, well, obviously they're going to kill me. They're going to kill my imps. And they didn't. And I was running out of torches to self-ping, so it was getting kind of spirally. I'm glad that I at long last solved the problem and got my Transcendent in play in time to kill Diligent, though it wouldn't have been a problem thanks in large part to, where are you, buddy? Spike of the Stygian. A really good payout for all that Ember. Right? Just build up big unbroken horn value, drop in a whole bunch, go crazy. So, honestly, really good run. Really good run. Brings us back to 1 on the series. Hellhorned might be my favorite clan for 200 shards. It just has so many effective lines. It props up the other clans in a big way, and it has so much power in itself. It's just really good, all things considered. So I might actually rank Hellhorned number 1 at 200 shards, which is kind of crazy because I think they're pretty middle of the road at 100 shards. I would for sure put Melting above Hellhorned here in 100 shards, but for 200 shards, I'm leaning much more towards Hellhorned than Melting. Kind of cool. But anyway, it's all I've got for you. Under an hour for the video. You love to see it. So yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.